And me and you, we done hit Buddy Jordan Day in the park.
Yes, we did, Buddy Jordan.
The Playhouse on the Green and give out some free food.
That's right.
So, from one show, you know what I mean, one click on MySpace,
That's
can get you so many. And got us here tonight.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
exactly.
Good things can come out of Facebook and MySpace for those that are listening and say, the internet is this, the internet is that. You can get some divine connections.
That's right.
On the internet.
Right. And it's a way that we use it because if we allow the enemy to just move us out the way when the Facebook, MySpace can go in a negative way, and us Christians just pop up in there and take it in a different direction. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us to, possess the land.
Right.
Basically, we got to go in and possess the land.
Like you said, what you put in it, what you get back.
Exactly.
What I mean? So what you on it for, what you for. I got a message the other day, someone was saying, don't cross over.
Wow.
And my only response was, when you cross over, make sure you bring the cross over.
Wow.
And I lost them.
Jesus.
They was done right there. I said, you don't know who you're talking to.
There you go.
I said, I got away with words. I said, I wrote back, I didn't even know what I meant, but I got away with words. You know what I mean? And it hit me later on. I said, as long as you cross over, bring the cross over.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And that's like a girl who sings in a choir, but she want to do an R&B album. And the pastor saying, look, you can cross over, just bring the crossover with you.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
It is what it is. I'm charging. Anybody preach that Sunday, you can hit me at 718. I want to cut.
If they want to go and take that line, I'm taking it.
I want to cut. But and that's the thing. You go cross over, just bring the cross with you.
Exactly.
God ain't going to take you nowhere we Him want you to go.
Now I have a question. Before we go into your stage play, I did see Why Did I Get Married Part 2. You know what I'm saying? And I had a good time seeing it. It was actually a good play. Do you think a part 3 is coming? How the ending was?
I didn't see it.
Okay.
But I've been hearing about it, and I'm pretty sure if you got to throw part 3, you got to throw part 3.
Yes.
I think he might have to name a divorce court or something. I get married 3 times. You didn't get it right twice. Tyler might have to name a divorce court or something.
Exactly. And what I've noticed, because he started off strong in the Lord, and when he started doing movies, I saw more and more of Jesus' name not being mentioned.
Right.
Now, Jay, you start off strong in the Lord.
Right.
And I'm talking to you right now. When you start making movies, you're gonna keep Jesus' name in the movies.
I would like to keep it in my message. And a piece of me, references to God is all throughout.
Yes.
But it don't flat out hit you over the head.
Right.
And I specifically wanted to do that because when I was out running around getting 23 tattoos or partying or dealing with this woman, that woman, nobody came to me about God.
Right.
They didn't flat out just hit me over my head.
Okay.
It was coming in different little avenues.
Okay.
And not everybody wants to have that beat over their head.
That's true.
You know what
That's
I mean?
True.
So you have to give it to them in a different way sometimes.
Right.
Like a baby, they may not want necessarily that type of food, so you got to mix it with the baby food.
But it's so funny how you say it because he came out like that with Jesus, and then he packed the house.
Right.
So it's like along the way, why couldn't you continue on? Because it worked.
I don't know, man. I mean, that's how maybe that's how he built his core audience.
Okay.
But I want my audience to be everybody.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You got to get people that don't know nothing about God sit next to somebody that do know about God.
Exactly.
Because to me, a lot of people that do have that relationship with God may just know 2 scriptures.
Okay, exactly.
They're gonna run with those 2 the rest of their life. They hit you with them hard.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But we got to get these same people in the same room.
Right.
And it's so much easier to get someone to a stage play than get them to church.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so basically, what he's trying to do is strategic. What he's doing.
I would love to see his marketing plan.
Yeah, and I feel you on it. That's
Right.
what I was trying to, because you as a writer, you know what you're doing.
Right.
And I know what I'm doing in the community. When people question me, what are your motives? Because a lot of times you can't beat
Right.
scriptures over the youth head.
Right.
So you gotta become all, like Peter, Paul,
Right.
what it said and Paul said. Not compromising,
Right.
but you got to come down to a level where they can relate to you.
Right.
And when you're able to relate, they'll open up and start, talking to you, releasing whatever they have to you, and then trusting you.
Right.
And then you as a writer, I see what you're saying as far as Tyler Perry.
Right.
He's probably trying to capture now a new type of audience. This is his way in
Right.
order to have them first trust him, to know that, okay, he could deliver a play. Now,
Yep.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. All
For me
right.
personally, I'd rather just give you something that you can relate to in everyday life.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you have to change that, I don't know. Well, God's going to take you where He's going to take you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that can't relate to some of the things that go on in our community.
Exactly.
I know people that want to run to be a councilman, but they've had gonorrhea and they know somebody going to bring up their past if they run for council.
Exactly.
You might not get that in somebody else's stage play, but to me, there's a lot of people that can relate to that, and I'd rather write about it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So there's issues that people don't want to touch.
That's so true.
That you can't put out there in the mainstream, but we live with them. You know what I mean? If you go to an office building, how many people in there may be HIV positive or have syphilis or have that?
That's right.
But you can't. Nobody wears a sign on their forehead that says it.
That's right. Exactly.
But you don't hear about this stuff in the movie or on the stage play.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But people live with it every day.
Wow.
You know, nobody will write about how you live check to check.
Exactly.
You got $100, your next paycheck ain't until 2 weeks later.
Wow.
You never seen $100 stretch so far in your life.
That's
but
right.
You know what? It stretched. You get rubber band in a pot. 20 is gone. But nobody don't want to talk about that. And a lot of us go through that.
And I want to send a sincere apology because your stage play, they're calling off the hook.
Okay.
And something is wrong with the phones. Project Sunshine, he's on. Okay. Is it Tony?
Sincere.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm sending a sincere apology. I told y'all gotta be clean. Sincere is at the front. I'm like, I need this. Oh my goodness.
Well, his last name is Apology.
Sincere apology.
His middle name is Lee. You know Sincere with the camera. Yeah. Sincere Lee Apology. His middle name is Lee. Last name Apology.
You're so silly.
You see how we got that together for him?
I'm about to put him on the phone. Oh my